Thanks everybody for joining us.
Hi everyone, my name is Carolina. I'm from Word Up Community Bookshop. Thanks for attending this virtual event organized by Word Up Community Bookshop, Librería Comunitaria. If you haven't been to Word Up, we're a bookshop and art space run by local residents, many of whom are volunteers. We can be found at 2113 Amsterdam Avenue at the corner of 165th Street in Washington Heights, New York. We host events for all ages and sell used and new books in English and Spanish. You can check out our website, wordupbooks.com, to place orders and we'll ship them to you. And because we're not open currently to the public and we haven't been since March 2020, check out our GoFundMe campaign. That just helps us maintain our space and meet our obligations while we're closed. And I'll drop all those links in the chat. Thanks for coming to this game night. I'm really excited. Here we have Priscilla Oliveras, which we're celebrating her book. I'm very excited. Priscilla is a USA Today bestselling author and a 2018 RWI Rita Double finalist who writes contemporary romance with a Latinx flavor. And I'll drop down all the bio so you can read everything.
Hola everyone, thanks for coming.
Then we have Alexis Daria. Sorry if it's loud. There's a lot of motorcycles in Washington Heights.
City life.
It's the weather's nice, so everyone's out showing off. So Alexis Daria is an award-winning contemporary romance author, former artist, and a native New Yorker, so she also understands. Her novel "Take the Lead" was a 2018 Rita Award winner for Best First Book and was named one of the best romance novels of 2017 by the Washington Post and Entertainment Weekly.
Yes. If I mute, it's because of the birds.
Then we have Mia Sosa. So USA Today bestselling and award-winning author Mia Sosa writes funny, flirty, and modernly steamy contemporary romances and celebrates our multicultural world. Before embarking on a writing career, Mia practiced First Amendment and media law in the nation's capital. Hi, Mia.
Snaps for Mia.
Hey, everybody.
And last but not least, we have Sabrina Sol, who is the chica who loves love. She writes sexy and romance stories featuring smart and strong Latina heroines in search of their happily ever after. Hi, Sabrina.
Hello.
And I'm gonna disappear so we can all watch this wonderful game night.
Thank you, Carolina. Well, thanks so much, everyone, for coming. Thanks, Chicas, for getting together. I know everybody's like on deadlines and there's just a lot going on. So thank goodness for technology that even though we're all staying home, being safe, we can still get together. It sure helps having, this is my second book coming out during the pandemic. And so being able to meet at least this way is a fun way to kind of celebrate one of the things that we all wait for. We're like at home pulling on our hair or staying up too late or eating coffee beans, or, chocolate covered coffee beans while we're writing these books. And so just thanks everyone for coming out to celebrate, like, yay, a book is out in the world. And so we have some fun planned for tonight. For those who maybe are new to me, my bio's in the chat there. And I don't know if do we want to still intro a little bit more about ourselves, or do we want to go right into like a little bit about Anchored Hearts and then kick off the games?
Well, why don't we say like what books are most recent releases maybe, or ones we want to highlight and what's coming next? So Priscilla, you should start because you have Anchored Hearts out this week. It's out now, available everywhere. And you have another one coming up.
Yes, I do. I'm like, let me not knock over my champagne here. So Anchored Hearts is now, it's available print, digital, and audio. So whichever one is your preference. And its release is this week. And then actually at the end of May, so on May 25th, Summer in the City, you can head from the beach, jet up to New York City. This is an anthology with Lori Wilde, Sarah Skilton, and me. And we have 3 novellas that take place in New York City. It's 3 best friends. They each go do their own thing Friday night, and a blackout hits the city. And so it's what happens. Obviously, there's some shenanigans, there's a little romance. And my novella is Lights Out, and it's a Broadway baseball, a little Lin-Manuel kind of inspired romance between a rising Broadway star and a theater critic that they knew each other in high school. And so that's coming out in May. And right now I'm like, let's go to the beach with Anchored Hearts. So that's what I have coming up. Alexis, what about you?
So my last release was You Had Me Hola, which is about 2 actors who are starring on a telenovela remake together. And my next release is, my next book release is the 2nd book in the series. It's called A Lot Like Adios. And it's second chance childhood friends to lovers who haven't seen each other in a long time. And then this summer, I will also have a novella coming out with Audible Originals on their Audible Plus program called What the Hex? And it's a paranormal rom-com with witches in Miami.
Yay.
Mia, do you want to go next?
Sure. So my latest book release is The Worst Best Man, although it feels like forever ago. That was February 2020. Wow. But that is awesome. A wedding planner in DC who falls in love with her ex-fiance's younger brother. It's not a spoiler, but yeah, it happens. And then my latest release is actually an Audible original in the Audible Plus program. It's called Son of a Beach. It's about 2 bickering coworkers who find themselves on a private island and kind of have to work together to correct a photo shoot gone awry. And then my next book release will be The Wedding Crasher, which I am finishing up right now, and I'm really excited to get out in the world. And that one's going to be February of 2022, which oddly is not that far away. I know, it's amazing. And that is a fan favorite. Dean, who is the best friend of Max in The Worst Best Man, he gets his love story in this.
Oh, yay, yay. Sabrina, what about you?
So I actually am working on a new series that I can't say too much yet. So hopefully I'll be able to share the news soon, but it's a brand new series for me with starring a brand new family. And I'm working on that right now. I'm very excited about it. But I also have some different shorts and anthologies that have come out in the last couple of years. And then I also have a 3-book series called the Delicious Desires series. Book 1 is Delicious Temptation, and it's about a woman who comes back to her hometown in East LA to help her parents with their Mexican bakery, and the hero is her brother's ex-best friend. So hopefully, I like to write about food and family, like Priscilla. So this is there's a lot of food and family in that series.
And it's delicious.
I was gonna say yes. I think I gained weight reading Delicious Temptation. So if you have not checked those out, definitely check them out. So we have a lot out there, and Carolina's been putting them, putting links in the chat. So please, if you can, support Word Up, and you can click on any of those links there. And so I guess we'll swing it back. So that's what we have out. That's what we have coming up for you. And so about Anchored Hearts, I don't think I said it's a second chance romance. 2 high school sweethearts who parted ways in not very amicably. And now the heroes come back home to Key West 12 years later, and their meddling mommies are determined to get them back together. It's a second chance for Ana Maria and Alejandro, but it's also a second chance for Alejandro and his dad. So there's always family dynamics, family drama in my books, and in keeping with the familia in Anchored Hearts, we thought it would be fun to kind of have like a family game night here with the 4 chicas. If we can't have a pajama party, then let's have a Zoom party and play games. And so we've got some games kind of lined up. I think first we're going to start with Taboo. Is that right, ladies?
Yes.
Okay. And
but before we start,
yes.
you are trying to skip over the part where we all shower you with positivity.
Oh, sorry.
We are all going to let you all in the chat know things that we loved about Anchored Hearts, but without spoilers. Sabrina, do you want to start?
Sure. So I think for me, one of the things that really stood out about this book is the Key West itself, the location. That was kind of like another main character. I've never been to Key West. I've been to Florida, but I didn't really do anything. I went for a conference, but I really felt like I was there. And you paint such a great picture of, especially like the old neighborhood where his family's restaurant was. So I really felt connected to that. And I enjoyed learning about that area. And I also wanted to surprise Pris because I was so excited about the cover of this book. I just think it's so adorable and it just like fits the theme. So I'm going to be sending these in the mail to you, but these are little stickers that I had.
Oh, Sabrina.
So I'm going to send you some so you can use with some of your giveaways for your books. But I thought that was so cute.
Thank you.
Flip it around.
Oh, that's better.
That's so cute.
That looks even cuter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Thanks so much, Sabrina.
I'll be sending these to you in the mail. I was supposed to send them a long time ago, but I forgot.
Oh no! How fun! Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Alexis, you want to go?
Yeah. The thing that I think you do so well, Priscilla, and that is really present in this book as well, is the relationships between all the characters, and not just the romantic relationship, of course, in this case between Ana Maria and Alejandro.
All their names. I get them. I get the names mixed up myself.
But not just between them, but between Alejandro and Enrique, and Ana Maria and her father and her brothers and the mothers, like just how everybody interacts with each other feels very real. And like, these are people that you could know, and that's how they would interact in real life. So that's what I really loved about this book.
Oh, thank you. This is kind of hard.
Alexis actually stole the thing that I love, which is because I read this book actually when I desperately needed an escape. Was just having one of those weeks, and then I read Pris's book, and I was just like, it felt like, and I think I might have texted you about this.
Texted me, yeah.
I feel like this book is like a warm hug. Like, it just felt so nice to just sit in this world. And so I think it's just to me, it reminded me of the power of books. Like, I was just having a bad week. And I read this book and I was like, oh my gosh, this is why I read romance. But it was because you cannot convince me that this family doesn't exist somewhere in the world. And that's lovely. But then there were little touches, and Pris, I also wanted to text you about this too. And I did it because I was like, she's gonna start to think I'm a weirdo. But like,
oh my gosh,
there's this scene where Ana Maria's mother, and it's just the cutest, where she's like trying to understand social media. And she says like, you have so many peoplers. And it's just little things like that, where it was like, that's my mom. Like my mom was like completely clueless about social media. And when I try to explain things, she has no idea. But I just love that. I just love that there are little touches that make it feel so much like this is a real family. And I also love that you really paid attention to their jobs. Like, they feel like fully realized people with jobs that are really important to them. And so I understood what was motivating Ana Maria, and I understood how important Alejandro's photography was to him, and how his arc had to include sort of getting right in his mind, how to do his love, how to continue his career, but at the same time, find the space for anonymity in his life. And so, I mean, there are many things that I love about this book, but really it's just, this book has a feeling to it, to me, which is that I took it and I like absorbed it, and I was just like, this is what I needed. And that's what, romance is all about. That's why I read it,
Oh, thank you, lady. I almost said guys. I'm a little verklempt now. It's a lot easier for me to gush over your books than but
that's why we did this.
It was hard. It was hard. I mean, we talked like via text, or we would Zoom with it was hard writing last year, and I stressed over this book. This book has the F word more than all of my other books combined. And I thought, oh my gosh, the pandemic is coming out in this book. Right. And I just, because it was hard emotionally, like Tred, I was just worried that maybe you could tell that. And so I just appreciate, hearing this from you ladies, because I respect you as authors and writers. And so thank you. But can we play games now?
Yeah, now we're gonna play games.
It's like, all right, no more.
Gosh, now I'm a little like, but I guess like in keeping like with the familia theme, we wanted to try to come up with something fun that could maybe be interactive. So it wasn't just the four of us up here talking, and any participants who are here, or if you're in the Facebook, then Carolina is going to, oh my gosh, I just sound like a mom. If you're in the Facebook, I mean, if you're in the Facebook live is what I was gonna say, and I cut out the live. So if you have any questions, or if you want to shout out answers, I don't know how that will work, but Carolina is going to try to bring your stuff over to the chat so you can participate. But we're going to start off first with Taboo is the first game, and I will say when we play Taboo in our house, we get like pretty spazzy. And if you've never played Taboo before, there's usually someone from the other team like looking over my shoulder, because there are 5 words that I cannot say while I am trying to get the guesser or my team to guess what I'm describing. So I can say anything I want except for these 5 words. And I'm going to try to do like Girl Scout honor, like Chica honor, 4 Chicas honor, right? Like 4 Chicas honor, that I will not use one of those words. And what we're going to do, just since we don't have teams, so like Mia will go, and I'll have like a minute or 45 seconds to try to see if she can guess the words. And let me move the cookies, because I have extra ones over here if I need to grab them. And so we'll see how many words.
Do you want to say? I can keep time.
Do you want to say a minute or 45 seconds? A minute seems long, but maybe it's not going to be long. I don't know.
I don't know how long it is in the real Taboo.
For me,
yeah, I don't know.
I need 3 minutes.
You can't have 3 minutes. Yeah.
Warning. Yeah. No, we and our guests, I were like, my first daughter and I are not allowed to be on a team usually, or used to be, because we're like too good, and so but I am noticing we have 2 questions in the Q&A, and we will get, we'll play like one game, and then Maria will answer your 2 questions.
We're going to try to get to Q&A at the end if we have time.
Okay. Yeah. Like Maria's questions are like writing,
if we have time.
So yeah. Okay. So someone's timing.
Who's
going?
Okay. Ready? Yeah.
Mia, go first.
Okay.
Mia or Sabrina, you guys can choose.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I've ever played Taboo. I'm sure I've played like some form of it, but are there categories?
No.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
The category is, these are all terms that or phrases that have to do with Romancelandia.
Sabrina, you've played Taboo, right?
Yes.
All right, why don't you
go first?
Okay, why don't you go first so I can watch?
Okay, so tell me when to start, okay?
Great, ready and go.
Okay, this is 2 people who have known each other, and now they really know each other.
Oh, no. Friends to lovers.
Yes. Okay, this is, they are in high school, and it's the phrase for not second base, not third base, but
first base.
Okay, well, first, yes. And so if you have feelings It's your
Catching feelings? What?
no. So you said first, right?
First,
So
first love?
yes, yes. Okay. This is it. It's in some romances. It is the Holy Toledo. It is the. I'm going to show you how much I don't know biology. The Y chromosome.
The hero?
No. So then whatever the other chromosome is.
The heroine?
Yeah. That's how biology. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Time.
Are we out of time?
That's time.
Holy Toledo, I suck. We only got 3.
How many
Okay,
were?
so
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it.
so Sabrina got 3.
Sabrina
I'll
got
be
3.
faster.
Okay.
I'll be faster. Okay, so are women X or Y chromosome? I have no idea, but I couldn't say main character, and I couldn't say female, and I couldn't say woman, and I was like, Dios mío, ¿qué puedo decir?
Okay, and also it's cheating to just say the word in Spanish. Let's
You're
just
right.
get
So
that
that's
out.
why I didn't say
Okay.
yes. So I couldn't say it, right? So I didn't. Yes. Okay, so Sabrina's got 3.
Okay.
And
I get this.
Mia, are you ready, or Alexis? Is
I'm
it?
ready. I think I got it. I
Okay.
think I have a sense of how this goes. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
Yes.
And go.
Okay. This is the guy that is
Villain.
yeah, no. This is the guy that is he's saving puppies, and he is easy to talk to, and he's going to listen to you.
Cinnamon roll.
Okay, a little bit softer than that. What's the old term for that?
There's an old term for that.
Yeah, well,
but
he's
I'm
not an
thinking-
alpha, he's a
A beta.
You say
Oh,
alpha.
I'm sorry. Okay, got it.
You
Now
say
I'm getting
I
it.
can say alpha. I can say alpha.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
Okay, this is 2 people that were together in the past. There's an old song, and the word blank, and it feels so good. Are you not good with music? Like what's
Yes,
that?
I am, but
Yeah. So what's that song? Blank. And
going.
it feels so good. Oh my God. It's not karaoke night. I would not do that on Zoom.
All right, that's
Okay.
time.
We need
That was
a minute.
okay. Wait a minute.
We'll do a second round because these are going kind of fast.
I think we need
Reunited. I could not think of
Reunited.
it. Yes.
I couldn't think of it.
Reunited, and
Okay.
but that's the only line out of the whole song I could think of.
I don't know the rest of it either.
I know. Okay, so now someone's gonna time, or Alexis.
Okay, so this is the warm-up round then.
Okay, clearly. Oh,
Okay.
Everyone watching, we're making up the rules as we go.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm pressing start, so you believe
Okay.
me.
Okay, good. This is the 2 people that the world knows that they should be
Soulmates.
together. Yes. Okay. This is what your next book is, and what my book is. This trope.
Second chance, friends, lovers.
Yes. And this is no one can know about us being
Secret
together.
romance, fake dating.
Yes. Secret
Forbidden
romance.
romance?
Okay.
Okay.
It is a oh, I can't say that. In the orchestra, it's the instrument that goes ding, right? And it has
Triangle? Love triangle.
yes. Okay. And this is what Mia said earlier, but it was not the right answer because
Cinnamon
it
roll.
is yes. Okay. And this is the guy that is like the CEO, and he's
Billionaire.
no, he's brash, and it's like the big the big all of them, like billionaire white, fall into that. This type of main guy is
Right, that's time. Alpha
okay.
hole.
yeah.
But that was time, so I don't get that one.
Okay.
Okay.
But so I think we're kind of warming up.
Yeah.
But
You
how
wanna
many
do
did I
That
get?
was good. Yeah.
Oh,
But how
okay,
many
wait.
did I get?
So you got soulmate, and you got
5,
second
right?
chance, and you got
6.
secret, and love triangle, and cinnamon roll.
5.
Okay.
I take taboo
So-
very seriously, guys.
I know. Yeah.
All right. I need to redeem myself in my 1.
Well, I didn't help trying to turn it into karaoke either. So
It's not working. Let's say we can pass.
yeah. Okay. So I'll
The
turn
next
to the
round.
next. I started jumping around, and now I'm like, what ones did I do on this page? Okay. So we're going to come to this next page. Okay. Who's going? Sabrina?
Should we go in the same order? Okay, so Sabrina
Okay.
and go.
This is a book that everybody knows, and Keira Knightley and Derek
Pride
McFadden.
and Prejudice.
Yes, okay. And this is at the end of the high school romance. You know they're not getting married. So it's what's the end? What's the
Happily
ending
for
called?
Now.
Yes, okay. And this is what Elizabeth, what Jane would be, what type of person in the novel of Pride and Prejudice, what Jane is, what the primas of power are.
Heroines?
No, but not in somebody else's book. So they're not the heroine. What are they in that heroine's book? They're called the what kind of people?
Secondary characters?
Yes. Okay. This is the guy that has jets and has all kinds of cars, and he
Billionaire?
has, yes. Okay. And this is what Pride and Prejudice is. What type of subgenre?
Historical romance?
A little bit closer, but it's all like there's a specific.
Regency?
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, so she got secondary character and Happily for Now and Pride and Prejudice. Oh, you got 5.
Woo!
All right.
I wasn't expecting that. All right. Okay. Even if I get all of them, I'm still going to be behind.
All right, Chris, you just have to talk fast.
Come on, Chris.
Okay, I got to talk faster. Okay.
Listen for the pass. Listen for the pass.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
An hour and a minute and 30 seconds.
I thought you were saying an hour and 30.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay.
Okay, this is the guy, and he's like hubba hubba. You say that he's oh gosh, no, like it's a positive. Like this guy he works out, and so he's like a oh my gosh, like a blanca burning man, love.
Hubba. What?
Okay, pass it. Okay, this is the lady who wrote the book that we were just talking about earlier. The one that has the one that we were talking about that is in Regency. Yes. Okay. And it's not Regency. What's the broader category of that subgenre?
Historical romance.
Yes. Okay. And this is what the hex is. This type.
Novella.
Okay. Yeah, but no.
Oh, paranormal.
Yes. Okay. And this is the lady that says, "Put your ass in the chair and write." You can't edit a blank page. She is like, everybody knows her. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That was better.
It was hunky. That first one was hunky.
What was it?
Hunky. And the Elvis song is a hunka burning love. So that's what I was trying to say. Okay. Anyway.
All right.
Moving right along. Okay, wait. Do we know how many Mia got?
4.
Did we say 4? Okay.
That was an improvement.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay, so now Alexis is going to go.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay, this is the type of subgenre that we all write.
Contemporary.
Okay, and this is Star Wars. If it had love in it, would be this kind. Yes.
Romance?
Okay, and this is when it's like, damn, they are not going to be able to be together because this plot point happens. It's
big
like
misunderstanding. Black moment. Yes.
Big black moment. Okay, and this is what Diana Munoz Stewart writes. Her
romantic suspense.
Yes, and this is We All Want to Be in. It's the Big Apple
bestseller list.
Yes. What's that? What's the newspaper from the
New York Times bestseller list?
Yes. Okay, and this is they are going to do the sign of the cross in this. It's a subgenre. They're going to do the sign of the cross.
Inspirational.
Yes, and this is the polite term of
taste, clean.
We're gonna but this is the action. So they
no
are
sex.
going
Closed door.
Sorry, it was make love. I was like, what can I couldn't say sex. I couldn't right. Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to do this. I was like, what can I not say for inspirational? So I was like, sign of the cross. Okay.
I almost did it when you said it too.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do it, and then I was like, wait, maybe it's not. Maybe I can't. Okay, so you got contemporary, sci-fi, big black moment, romantic suspense, New York Times, inspirational romance. 6.
Woo!
Yay!
Okay. So let me know one.
Yeah, that means you won. And I don't know what you're winning. You're
Yay,
winning that I'm
Alexis.
going to get to eat a cookie for you.
I'm winning that I get to host the next game.
Yes, you do. Let me just show real fast, everybody at home. If you live in the Gainesville, Florida area, Southern Confection made these delicious sugar cookies. This says Keys to Love. This has flamingos. And this has this, I don't know how she did this. This is the an anchor
From the book.
Yes,
From the
and
book
then my
cover.
favorite is she made these book covers.
It was
So
so
beautiful.
good.
Yes, and we are rationing them in Casa Oliveras. We each get 6, and I'm not sharing with anybody else. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna have a bite of cookie, but you're gonna lead us in the next game, right, Alexis?
Yes. So we are going to play a little take on F, Marry, Kill. So we're going to play F, Marry, Ghost instead, because we don't want to kill any of these characters.
Right.
So instead we're ghosting them. We're not calling them back or texting them
Yes.
back or whatever. So I'm going
That's so
to
mean.
give a round to each of the chicas and we will see what they decide. So feel free to also put your thoughts in the comments of who you would F, marry, or ghost based on these
Yes.
rounds.
Right, so she's gonna
So-
give 3 people, and we'll choose, do we want to F that person? Do we want to marry that person? Do we want to ghost that person?
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, so we're gonna do round, Mia, you're gonna
Yeah.
get superheroes.
okay.
So,
Okay.
F, Marry, Ghost,
Okay.
we have Captain Marvel,
Okay.
Falcon,
Mhm.
Captain America now, and Loki.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Anybody playing, feel free to give us yours over here in the chat.
Okay. This is actually easier than I thought it would be. Okay.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. I would F Falcon / Captain America. Definitely. I would marry Captain Marvel because I just get this protective sense and I'm all about that sense of protection. And
Nice.
I would ghost Loki.
Yeah, I mean,
Me
he
too.
kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, I'm still
Yes.
not sold. So
I haven't seen all of the movies. I'm gonna death in case somebody's thrown a tomato. But so he still seems like a bad guy. So I don't know if he becomes a good guy, but even I think like that I'd have like trouble like trusting maybe. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he has his
totally.
moments, but those moments have not, to me, overridden the stuff that he's done.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Sabrina, do you have would you ghost him also, or who are you ghosting?
No, I think I'd probably pick the same as Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he has his appeal as a bad boy, but
Definitely.
he has yet
Yeah.
to be redeemed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
isn't he gonna get his own series or
Yes,
something?
starting in June.
So
Oh,
maybe
wow.
that'll change. Maybe
Right.
that'll
Yeah,
change.
we'll see.
But
Yeah.
also, I
could
should
be the-
note that ghost implies that there has been some connection, and then I later ghost him.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
But
There
he
we go.
I
he
still have
strikes
the
me as
opportunity
right,
to
right.
interact with him
Right.
in some way.
So
But
hang
there
on
you
one second. Carolina, Joni says in the question box
Oh.
that it says the chat is disabled. So participants
Uh-oh.
are not able to comment in there. Can you check on that, please?
Oh, thank you, Joni, for
Thanks
putting
for
that in
letting
the
us know, Joni.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joni,
Oh,
do you
sorry,
want
I
to type
didn't
in
see
there real
that.
fast? Yeah. Oh, okay.
So next up, Priscilla,
Ooh,
you're gonna get the TV love interests round.
okay.
So we have 3 love interests. Chidi from The Good Place,
Okay.
Captain Ree from Crash Landing on You, and Raphael from Jane the Virgin.
Oh my goodness.
Who would you F, marry, or ghost?
Okay, so I know who I am marrying. That's totally Captain Ree. Yes.
I knew it.
I think
You could hear it as soon as you said it.
If you all are not watching Crash Landing on You on Netflix, it's a K-drama. It is just like so
Yes.
good.
yes. Captain Reed, that's is in. We could talk for the whole rest of the hour about K-dramas. So if you have Netflix, then you can watch Crash Landing on You. You can also watch Startup. I would totally watch Vincenzo. The last 2 episodes are this weekend, so you can binge it all. Okay.
This is not an ad. We're not sponsored.
Netflix did not pay me for that. No. Okay, so I'm marrying Captain Reed. Now the F and the ghost. Yikes. I don't watch I have not seen, but The Good Place, so I don't know this character all that well. Like the snippets that I've seen, I think if I really want, maybe I should say that I'll ghost him, but I would probably feel really guilty about it. But I would totally then, Raphael, have that fling. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Fling, that works.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, or
okay.
right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fling. So fling, you could say fling, you could say the other word, but I'm gonna do that with Raphael. But I'm gonna go home with forever Captain Reed.
Yes. And we have for Sabrina the Bridgerton question. Ooh. F Mary Ghost between Simon, the Duke of Hastings, Anthony, Lord Viscount,
I don't know,
Bridgerton, Anthony, the oldest, and then Benedict, who we saw having his shenanigans in that house with that painter. So
yes,
F Mary Ghost.
Is that who Penelope likes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, so this is a little hard. So just based on the first movie and not the rest of the other books.
Season.
Yes, there's the first season, excuse me, not the books, okay? So I would F Simon.
Oh my God.
I would marry, and now I just forgot his name.
Anthony or Bennett?
Anthony or Benedict?
Benedict. I would marry Benedict. He seems very sweet and would make a good husband. And then I would ghost Anthony because he's kind of a jerk in that.
In the first one, I'm high-fiving you. I'm high-fiving you.
Season 1, Anthony would deserve it.
Yes.
He would have. He's going to have to redeem himself.
Yes, because he would ghost me.
Yeah,
so I'll ghost him first.
Yes. You go, girl.
Except then he would show up drunk at your door.
Yeah.
Be like, I made a mistake.
Hey, you know what? Totally. I thought of your shirt, Sabrina. Sabrina and I have our shirts. Don't let anybody treat you like your toast. You're pan dulce, baby. Yeah. So ghost him first. Good. That's a good one. I would want to duplicate Simon for the F and the Mary if possible, but if not, then okay, I'll go with Sabrina.
So I don't know. I'm not sure that the chat is working or not.
Can Joni or someone, Maria, who Maria questioned. Okay, so it's working for Alexis.
I can post, but I'm also one of the attendees.
Panelists. Oh yeah, Joni said it's working. Thank you.
I can't see them.
Well, Joni said it's working in the questions. Joni, can you try to put something in the chat and see if it works? And while we're real quickly, I will say, Maria O, any advice for aspiring authors? Because I feel guilty. Sorry, Alexis. If you have a book if you want to be a writer, start writing. And while you start writing, I would say also learn your craft, online classes, books, network with other writers, but start writing. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. But while you're writing also, there are tons of how-to books out there. Romancelandia is filled with a lot of people that are willing to help and give advice. DM me and I'll give you a list of how-to books that I would recommend. But definitely start if you want to write. Go for it. Carolina's asking Joni.
Our next one, we want to be able to see your answers. So if someone can just type anything in the chat, just so we can make sure it's working, even if it's just testing or hello.
Hi.
Right now we're not seeing any.
Right. Oh, do you know why? I have it on panelists. Let me put it on panelists and attendees. Oh, but it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. I have it on
Yeah.
panelists and attendees.
Yeah. Someone, if you're, what are you drinking right now? Tell me in the chat. No. If you could have, I have champagne and Mia has some, what are you drinking, Mia?
I'm gonna write.
And Sabrina's got a pina colada. Oh,
I
spiked
have
lemonade.
water, but it's in a cup that says F this S, it's tea time. From F and Birds.
Yeah, so if someone can type in the chat just so that we know it's working in case you want to participate in the next game. Bummer.
Oh, someone said they've been typing in the chat, but it's not posting. So I don't know, maybe like panelists can't see? I don't know why that would be though.
Carolina, do you see it?
No, I
hi,
don't, but I
Liz.
see it in the Q&A.
Yeah, we see it in the Q&A. I guess if worst comes to worst, you want to use the Q&A if we keep it open?
Yeah, we can use the Q&A.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, if anybody just pretend like it's a question, open it. If you're click on the very bottom, you should see it says Q&A right now. It's got a little red notification box with the number 8 in it. For this next round, if you want to type in there, if you want to participate, because for some reason the chat is not working right now. All you can see is us, what we type, and you can hear us.
I mean, I think the attendees can see each other's comments, but we can't see them for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. And I'm not
Sorry,
my answer is always leave the Zoom and come back, and we don't want to do that. So
I'm trying to see if I can find.
But thank you for letting us know. And thanks for being here, Joni and Liz and Maria. How long did it take for me to publish my book? That I'm not quite sure, but I can tell you that I wrote my first book and it was 26 years later before I signed my first contract. So that was a while, but there are people that write that, and sell their first book. I was not like pecking away at the keyboard diligently without any food all those years. I was raising babies and having and stuff, but
Okay. So Tracy said that she can see what we've put into the chat, but she can't see what other
people. Yeah, so it's nobody can see any attendee. That's really odd. I've never had that happen in a Zoom, and we've all been in a lot of Zooms over the past year.
Maybe Q&A for now.
Is someone raising their hand? No.
Okay. So we'll use the Q&A box. So what we're gonna do is like a 4 Chicas Jeopardy. So Sabrina is going to host this part, and you can all guess by putting your answers in the Q&A box. So we'll see it there.
Right. Okay. So Sabrina's going to give a clue, and you and attendees, if you want to guess which Chica you think it is. Right? Is that where we're at?
Well, I'm gonna say a piece of trivia about each of us, and so we'd like to see if you guys can guess who we're talking about. So first question in Jeopardy format, so answer in the form of a question. So the first answer is, this Chica was Miss Moose, aka Queen Moose, of the Moose Lodge in her hometown. Who was it? So I don't know how long we want to.
Oh, all the
Okay,
so
somebody's guessing Mia.
Liz says who is Mia. Joni says who is Priscilla.
Any other guesses?
Anybody else?
Who do you think was Queen Moose?
Maria says who is Mia. I was hoping someone would do the Jeopardy theme. But don't do it for too long because we don't want to.
This is when I got my snacks.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
The doon doon was the end.
The correct answer or question is, it was Priscilla. Priscilla was Queen Moose. And now I want to know if there are pictures, Pris.
Not that I'm sharing.
How
late 80s perm that you should not have had perm.
Oh my God,
yeah, not happening. I did get some scholarship money, So I'm eternally grateful to the Moose Lodge in Key West, Florida. My mommy was helping me think of one, and she said, "Don't put Key West because then they'll know it's you." So I am eternally grateful for the college scholarship money that I received as Queen Moose. But no pictures will be shown, and no animals were harmed in the crowning of that queen.
All right.
Oh my!
Joni says that we need a Throwback Thursday Insta post.
Oh, Joni, I love your sense of humor, Joni.
Okay.
Okay. So our next piece of trivia, the answer is, this chica once sang at a jazz festival and received a standing ovation. Who was it?
Woo! Next time we're doing karaoke.
And it looks like the chat is working, so you can all put your answers in the chat instead of the Q&A.
Oh, is it working now?
Yes. So Tracy said, who is Mia?
Yeah, it's working.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Liz. And who is Sabrina? Which one? I missed which one we were doing.
Ask
What
the
was the
question
question? Can you read it again, Sabrina?
Yes, this chica once sang at a jazz festival and received a standing ovation. So who's
I
the
feel like I should sing
singer?
again.
Who's the singer among us?
Maria says, who is Alexis?
Obviously not me, based on my Jeopardy and my Elvis hunka burnin' love. That Mia didn't guess.
I also think who is me.
Alexis. Okay,
Right.
so should we answer?
Yes.
Yes.
The correct answer is Mia.
Wow,
Mia is
Mia.
her.
Yes, yeah.
Did you sing, Mia?
Not me.
So I sang Loverman by Billie Holiday.
Wow.
And it was at a jazz festival in New York, and the featured artist was Wynton Marsalis.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it was with my my high school choir. And then the music teacher was like, "You're gonna sing solo," and I was like, "No." And but I did, and got a standing ovation. So it was like one of those big moments for me.
Yeah, I have never heard you sing.
We are totally doing karaoke at the next retreat.
So at the next retreat,
Yes.
At this point, yeah, you have to get me a little.
I'm gonna get some of that
drunk.
rose syrup.
Yes.
Give me some rose syrup. I'm good.
For those who have not tried, Prosecco in a glass with a little bit of
yeah.
rose syrup.
It's
Boy,
lovely.
the things that you learn when you go on retreat with writers.
This is courtesy of Zoraida.
Right.
Cordova.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Zoraida Cordova, Zoe Castillo has great information to teach us.
Oh yeah. Always.
Yes. So
Okay.
hey, Joni says, Mia, what a badass. She is. Okay, what's next? Sabrina?
Okay, our next piece of trivia about Chica is this Chica used to cosplay as superhero characters. Who was it?
This says, who is Sabrina?
Ooh.
Joni says, who is Alexis Daria? Melissa and Teresa both think
Tracy said I should not be
I shouldn't be
playing this game. You're the ringer.
I want to know after we guess who everybody would dress as if they cosplayed. I don't know that many superheroes, so I'm limited in what my answers would be. But
And Maria also says, who is Alexis?
Maria, yeah, that says Sabrina. Who is it?
It is Alexis.
Yeah.
Yes. And Alexis
She has
does have
awesome pictures.
Yes.
You have
lots of
shared
It's like all over my Instagram.
If you have not seen Alexis's cosplay, then and you're not following her on Instagram, then go follow her and search. And if you are following her,
search.
then
Don't
no,
scroll
you
back.
have great costumes. You have great costumes. So who would, if I had to dress up right now, I have a Gamora costume from an Oscar party. Yeah, and I even have the green paint. Yeah, I dressed up as Gamora for Halloween and then an Oscar party.
Like an at-home cosplayer.
Right.
We do a lot of
Yeah.
costume parties.
We do. Yeah. Actually, this was the first Oscars. I felt bad. But with the pandemic and with the release and with a deadline, that we didn't dress up at the last second. I almost just dressed up like someone who was going to the Oscars, like put on one of my ball gowns. But I was like, why am I going to do that? I'm not watching it. I'm revising. Like I need to be revising in a ball gown. So I didn't. I didn't do it. Yeah, no.
Pajamas.
Joni, the Oliveras house is a party. Yes, because mommy and papi are good sports, and they
one more.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So one more. This chica used to be a newspaper reporter. Who was it?
Lois Lane. Ooh, Lois Lane.
Who is Peter Parker? He's a photographer though.
Yay, Joni.
Who is Sabrina? Melissa says, who is Mia?
It's a fun way to get to know fun facts.
Do you want to tell them, Sabrina? Because we are now at 7:52.
Yes. So it was me. I used to be a newspaper reporter.
What newspaper?
I worked at different ones, but they were mainly like well, I live in Southern California. So I have the journalist vibe. Yes. So I worked, I covered Santa Monica, I covered Pasadena. I covered different, I was on a police beat for a while. So I did some court cases and
I know. That's pretty cool.
Like that. I did a lot of features. And so was
Joni's like that journalist. Joni says like Sabrina would totally find out all the facts on any guy you're dating.
Yes.
That is very important. That's very.
I know how to dig.
Very good skill to have.
I did that for a couple of years after I graduated from college.
That's so cool.
So cool. Nice.
Well, I'm learning so much about the Chicas tonight.
Yes.
So we are going into the last game, which Mia, we take it away.
Okay, so this is we're putting Chris in the hot seat.
Oh my God.
For this last part. And Chris,
wait, I need a drink.
I've already warned her about this, that she cannot, the answer cannot be why not both, because in many cases, I know you would love that. The point is that you have to choose. And this is kind of like, you can only keep one. So when you answer, you are essentially basically saying the other thing no longer exists.
It's like at the end of that Captain America
you
movie.
Can't have both.
When the Rock looking, I see this is how bad I don't know. But like the guy puts all those stones on his hands and half the world disappears.
Like that.
Wait till you hear the question. And remember, this is rapid fire.
About this.
Rapid fire. Yeah. And
one of them. Yeah. I'm going to point out to you that one of them was not mine. It was another chica who wanted to torture you. Okay. I will point that out.
I know which one you're talking about.
Ready? Rapid fire. Okay?
Rapid fire.
So, okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Salsa or karaoke?
Salsa.
Wine or
cocktail? Oh my God, it can't be forever. Like
keep going.
Okay. Wine or cocktails?
Wine.
Cubs or Gators?
Oh, I have to. Cubs. My abuela would like come out of the grave and like.
That was Alexis.
That one was me.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Celia Cruz or Mark Anthony? I'm sorry.
Who came up with that?
I did. Sorry. And when I wrote it, I was like, she's gonna kill me.
Yes. Oh my God.
Come on.
Celia. Okay. I have to say Celia.
Celia Cruz, come on.
Yeah, I have to say Celia. Yeah.
Okay.
Mark Anthony would even say that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Hammock nap or Zumba?
This week, hammock nap. Totally hammock nap.
Sweatpants or jeans?
Oh, sweatpants.
Cookies or cake?
Oh. I'm sorry. Joni says J-Lo cut Mark Anthony, so it's okay.
Yeah, we know.
Yes. I'm following her footsteps. Okay. Cookies or cake? Cookies.
Okay. Picadillo or ropa vieja?
Oh, picadillo. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's what I just had for lunch yesterday. We went to the restaurant.
All right. This is Hamilton or In the Heights.
Oh, no, that's not even happening.
I'm sorry. You gotta choose.
I'm not even answering that one, Mia. I refuse to answer
You're
that.
disqualified then. It's over.
We need both of those. We need both of those in this world. Dios mío. Esta nena está loca.
Okay.
She's crazy.
That was the last one. You're good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So we are coming up on the end of the hour.
Ooh. I know, In the Heights. The music is so awesome. I cannot wait for that movie.
They're over here for the movie.
Yeah. My one of my memories of In the Heights, like we had not seen it, but it came out, and it was the summer that my first daughter was going to college. So she and I were driving from the St. Louis area, like Southern Illinois, all the way to Arizona State. And we left the house all packed, but before we got on the highway long enough to get to Barnes and Noble so that we could stop and buy the CD, like the double CD, and then get back on the highway. And we listened to that like ad, by the time we made it to, to Arizona, we could get up on Broadway and sing that song and sing those songs.
Such a good memory.
If they asked us.
Love it.
Yeah. So it's a great memory of that time. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Joni. Thanks for coming. Joni says it was amazing getting to know us. We do have, we started out like with our Facebook group for Chicas Chat. Sabrina and I are on Facebook more, so like we'll post some stuff in there. It's evolving. We're trying to figure that out when we can. Frankly, it's a blessing, but we're all super busy. We have a lot going on, and so that is on our back burner, like to figure out how are the Four Chicas going to evolve.
Now we're doing events like this.
Right.
Yes.
So things like this where you get to see us all live. We did this for my release. We're doing this for Priscilla's release. I'm sure we will do this again, probably some point this year.
Yes.
We always try to keep it fun. So Priscilla has an Instagram live series. Do you want to tell them more about that?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right
Yeah. Kensington came up with the idea about Anchored Hearts Silver Linings in kind of like in the name of Alejandro is a photographer, and in the book you hear like he's kind of known for like his pictures he has an ability for like capturing either like a special moment or like like just beautiful nuances that a lot of us in the busyness of life or whatever may not notice, but he captures them. And so Kensington came up with the idea about why don't we, during the month of May, every day in May, I will, and Kensington's between the chapters, Instagram Live will be posting daily a picture that's a silver lining in our life. And so I kind of took that and expanded it. And through the month of May, every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, except for Mother's Day Sunday, I'm taking that off and we're doing it on Monday instead. But people within Romancelandia or people just that inspire me. Like last Monday we had, or this past Monday, we had Ana Flores from the CEO of We All Grow Latina. We're doing an IG live chat, just talking about the silver linings in our life. For 2021, my word is positivity, and I'm really working on better positive self-talk. And so I thought an IG live talking about the silver linings, finding the positives, and just would kind of be a great way to spread positivity, kind of combine Anchored Hearts promo, but also hopefully share and spread some good in the world. So if you're on Instagram, I hope you follow me and just check out the schedule, tune in, ask questions when you can to participate. And I'm super thankful for all the friends that have said, yes, they'll come on and chat with me for an hour. We've all been stuck in our homes for so long. So I'm excited to kind of outreach like that. So it's called Anchored Hearts Silver Linings, if you want to come and catch some of those IG lives.
And Priscilla, do you want to tell them what your Instagram handle is so that they can, all the information there as well. So
I'm gonna, I just put it in the chat, but it's, there are like a bazillion ways to misspell Priscilla. I don't have it anymore, but I had a sweatshirt from my boyfriend in 7th grade, gave me a really nice monogram sweatshirt for Christmas, and my name was spelled wrong. So everything is Pris.
That was a sign.
Oh yeah, there's your signpost. Anyway, so my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter is all Pris Oliveras. Oh, thank you, Carolina. I actually put the link right there. Yeah, but so my handle is at Pris Oliveras. Alexis is at Alexis Daria.
So Carolina is dropping those in there. And then, yeah, so you can follow us all there. You can buy our books via Word Up. Yes. They also have a GoFundMe because they've been closed since last year, and they are a wonderful bookstore and community space here in New York City in Washington Heights. Whereas if you've seen In the Heights or know about it, you know about Washington Heights. Right. So we are happy to support them as well.
Yes. And I think Carolina put the links in the chat, and just I'll say thank you all so much. I know even though we're at home, everybody's busy, and so I think those who were able to make it, those who maybe watch the recording, or those who are on Facebook, no, I'm kidding you, those who are on Facebook watching. And I will say to Mia and Sabrina and Alexis and Carolina, thank you so much for helping to make release week so special. You guys are silver linings in my life. So really gracias.
So happy.
We have to take a picture.
Oh yes. So when we stop, when we end, I guess, yeah, we're gonna take a picture even though everybody.
We're gonna take the picture now just in case the whole thing ends because we didn't take it.
Yeah, because we forgot we didn't take it at the beginning. And I don't know if I'm going to try with my fingers, but every time I do this, then I'm the dork that comes out like looking down. So
I'll do it.
Oh, can you do it?
In my eyeliner. Yep. I'll do it. All right. Ready? And all right, one more. Okay.
Yay.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thanks everyone. We'll see you on the socials, hopefully.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming. This was amazing. I love little cute events like this because it's just fun to spice it up sometimes. So I'm really happy. And yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Of course. Anytime you guys want to come back and do more Cuatro Chicas things, we're totally down.